Welcome back, y'all, to another episode of VIP, aka the Very Important Podcast. I'm your host, James.
Zay.
Will.
And we are back with yet another episode. Ladies and gentlemen, this time, we got some juicy behind the scene glimpses of the Batman 2, aka Matt Reeves' Batman 2. I'm going to get into it right now. Matt Reeves, he did tweeted this out. He used the hashtag snow tires and posted 2 pictures of just filming the Batman 2 in the snow, and the internet went wild for it, of course. It did go viral. The movie is still slated to release in October of 2027. So guys, did you guys see the behind the scene pictures he posted, and how you guys feeling about it?
I did, and I'm gonna just sit there and say, Mr. Freeze needs to be here. I really hope it's gonna be a cold winter. I really hope Mr. Freeze is gonna be bringing in the snow.
Tight shit.
Honestly, it could be because there's been whispers of Penguin.
You see, it'll work.
And where do penguins live?
In the snow.
This is why you come to VIP. But yeah, I think, did we ever have a Batman movie in the snow? And that, I guess that Arnold Schwarzenegger movie.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah,
I loved it.
We never had a good Batman movie in the snow.
Now there you go.
No, didn't Dark Knight Rises have...
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Michael Keaton's. Yeah, the first.
No.
Not Michael Keaton's.
What?
Christian Bale.
No.
Oh yeah.
Bane, nigga?
Oh yeah, Bane. No, I'm thinking of
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. I think
it was like Tim Burton's Batman.
I think it was snowing. Anyways, we love snow.
We've had some in the snow.
Yeah. Hey, guess what? The same way with football, niggas love the snow. If it ain't snowing, I ain't going. You feel me? You feel me?
Oh,
right?
my bad. You were looking for a. My bad.
All right.
Try again.
No, fuck you.
All right.
If it ain't Asian, I ain't staying.
Oh, this nigga don't want to say that. He's staying silent.
Respectfully, being part of this household, I have to. I'm gonna keep my peace. Keep the peace.
You can just say, if it ain't black, I ain't going back.
That is true. If it ain't black, I ain't going back. Okay. You know what? We're going.
Moving on.
All right, moving on. Okay, all right. Let me compose myself. But also some news as well. The Clayface movie that is coming out later this year. It is expected to be a part of the DCU, but also Matt Reeves is producing this movie as well. So that's why it has that look to it. Even though it's horror and a little fantastical, it has that Matt Reeves Gotham universe look to it. Right. And that leads me to the question, fellas. Should James Gunn scrap his Batman plans and just fold in Battinson, Robert Pattinson's Batman, to the fold?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Yeah, I can see that.
I can give you my explanation. I feel like James Gunn's movies aren't dark enough, and I think Batman is supposed to be dark, mysterious, and depressed.
Yeah.
Robert Pattinson's Batman, honestly, is a perfect showing of what Batman is supposed to be. James Gunn's films are too high energy, uppity, colors here, colors there. Let's go on an adventure type thing. And I don't think his style of making a movie fits in that. Even seeing the first, even seeing Guardians 3, that it had its depressing factor in it, but I still don't think that style would be enough for James Gunn to make a good Batman film.
Yeah, I can agree to that testament. It's just that so far his movies just feel like they're just always full of hope, and the whole thing of the dark and grittiness of Batman is that is a city that has no hope. It like everything feels like a breath of fresh air in like places like Metropolis, where Gotham is supposed to feel claustrophobic and scary as fuck. And I feel like and I feel like with Clayface, it works very well with that, and I feel like I agree that he needs to bring in Pattinson because that era, that atmosphere that Clayface is bringing definitely would tie in good to the Batman.
I'd rather see Sam Raimi make a Batman film.
That's interesting.
I think that could be something explored in the multiverse area.
Listen, if you give Sam Raimi the rights to at least one Batman film to prove himself, and you put Scarecrow as the villain, Sam Raimi would kill that shit.
It's like he'd be having wet dreams about it. Oh, Sam Raimi. Oh, Scarecrow. I agree with you guys, but just on slightly different reasons. I do think you can still have a pop of color here and there. I think Batman, it's okay for Batman to have that pop of color because he's like that last hope in Gotham, but also just because, one, Robert Pattinson and Matt Reeves' Batman universe has already been so established. We got a film, well, 2 films now coming soon, and we have a TV show. And then, secondly, the DCU, even though it is a connected universe, each character in that universe is going to have their own story with their own style. And I think that on big team-ups, assuming we're going to have them, those styles can fit and work and mesh. But it's important to also let those characters breathe in their own world while also being a connected universe. It's almost like all 3 of us, we come together once a week to film this, but we each have our own separate lives. Like, we don't...
Well, I was gonna say something like that too. I feel like the dark and gritty would be cool staying in Gotham because that's pretty much what it's known for.
Yes, New York.
Everyone does their dirt in the dark. Penguin
Yeah.
does it in the dark. Batman does it in the dark. It's all done in the dark. Now, when it comes to the color popping and the light things, that stays in Metropolis. That's where all that is at.
I can see that.
I think that's perfectly fine.
And for me, I think in a way that you can add Gotham to have like a sense of like a little bit more pop is when you start adding in the Bat family. I feel like if you look at it, if you look through the lens of Batman, everything is dark, everything is gritty, everything's gonna kill you. I feel like his lens only expands when he starts taking on that role of training and mentoring Dick Grayson and training and mentoring Jason Todd and the introduction to his son with Talia al Ghul and stuff like that. I feel like that is when the dark and gritty starts to lighten up because he grows as a character through them.
But I also feel what you said too, the color comes from everybody around him as well. I mean, you have Robin coming in with his bright colors if they incorporate that at one point. You have Cyborg in with lighter colors. You have even the villains. Riddler comes in with his green. Superman comes in with his blue. And then you have
Even
Green
the Joker.
Lantern comes in with his neon, and Joker too.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Batman necessarily doesn't have to have color beside everybody around him.
As far as color, I just mean like maybe like a little blue, a little yellow, you know, something like that. But I do like what you said, Will, about the Robins should be that hope in the universe. But and that's a good jumping off point. Who do you want, or who do you think will be the founding 7 members of this Justice League?
I think it's gonna be Superman. You're gonna get Superman. You're gonna get Batman. Those 2 off rip. And you know what? Unless did they already? I don't know. Did they already establish the Justice Society of America in Superman? I don't know if they did.
No. It's just the Justice Gang.
Yeah. Okay. So I think that they might go the JSA route first, and then maybe they'll do JLA. But if they do the starting 7 for the JLA, it's gonna be Superman, Batman. I feel like we're not gonna get Cyborg.
Nah,
We're not. I don't think we're gonna get Cyborg. I don't think we're gonna get. Wonder Woman.
No,
we for surely are.
Oh,
you can't have.
Oh well,
League
yeah,
without
the Trinity. Well, we already have Hawk Girl.
Guys, Justice Gang. She's a member of the
I was
Justice
gonna
Gang.
say she's not Justice League. They're not gonna do that.
Yeah.
Wonder Woman for surely might get recasted.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
100%.
I think the big Trinity, you gotta have it. I think. I think a member of Jon Stewart, of course. Jon Stewart.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I can't believe I forgot about
Jon
him.
Stewart.
Man.
I think either they're gonna omit the Flash or Aquaman. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I think they're gonna admit.
You think it's
Aquaman.
gonna be Jon Stewart, the one that they choose to be in?
Oh yeah.
100%. Like having with the Lanterns having what's his name, Hal Jordan being washed up the way he is. He's not in good shape to be.
But not Guy Gardner, who was already with Superman.
No, hell no.
No one likes Guy Gardner.
Yeah.
That's like the canon about Guy Gardner. Like no, like he's a decent Green Lantern, but everybody hates him.
There was an evil Superman clone that changed his ways because Guy Gardner agreed with him. Guy Gardner legit told him.
That is canon.
Guy Gardner legit told him, dude, I wish Superman acted like you. He's like,
you know what? Fuck
I don't like this. I don't like this. But yeah, I think, man, it's something telling me that either Flash or Aquaman are either going to be omitted from the Founding Seven, or they're going to have like a kid version of them, either Aqualad or Kid Flash, as a part of the Teen Titans.
Man,
I think Flash would be easier to recast and bring back in.
Grant Gustin, baby.
I think Aquaman would be left out for now.
Yeah.
When it comes to that, it'd probably be like how Marvel handled Spider-Man.
Yeah, it's gonna take some time to build that up,
and then bring in a younger character to be a younger Aquaman.
And honestly, I feel like the audience would want a decent palate cleanse for a little bit when it comes to Aquaman. Like we had Jason Momoa's iteration for a while, and don't get me wrong, I feel like his character was a good character, but his stories fucking sucked.
Oh yeah,
like his stories fucking sucked.
Even Aquaman 1 had its moments.
It had its
overall
moments.
Good overall good movie, but that Aquaman 2 just wow, yeah.
That Aquaman 2, man.
So let me see. We
had
the
characters he was stuck with too, though, in the second movie.
Yeah, I mean, it's like
I was stuck with bullshit.
like I feel like if they ever bring in Aquaman, I feel like that's gonna be the time where they start trying to do Titans, if they ever do Titans, because Aquaman and Aqualad, they tie a lot into it, especially if they're trying to go the Young Justice route.
I feel like if they do bring Flash and Aquaman, they need to go the Incredible Hulk route. Like, you're important to the group, and you're always there in big battles, but you don't have your own movie.
We can go without an Aquaman movie. We need that Flash movie. Dope. You feel me?
Yeah, he can show up.
So all right. So we have Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, Jon Stewart, either Aquaman or Flash. We'll go with Flash.
Let's go Flash.
Let's go Flash. I think Martian Manhunter as well.
What do you think?
I think that they're gonna. I think that's another one they're gonna omit. I feel like.
Omit.
Oh, you know what? Maybe not. If they continue with James Gunn taking the helm. I feel like
because I think it's the whole gods and monsters phase that we're in right now.
Yeah, but I don't know, because I feel like my biggest concern if they did Martian Manhunter is if he James Gunn's the character. That's my biggest fear I have with Martian Manhunter. Like he is an alien. He's like Superman. You'll have he has the identity of a human from being an alien. Martian Manhunter is an alien, and with James Gunn, how he handles aliens, I'm very scared.
But I mean, what do you mean how he handles aliens?
I feel like there's like he makes them campy, and like the James Gunn camp, like sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, and I'm very worried about with Martian Manhunter because he is a very stoic, strong character, and if he kind of like does what he did with Thor, where he kind of like turns him into a complete comic relief because no one likes the stoicism.
Wait, what are you talking about?
Because
James Gunn had nothing to do with Thor.
In 3? Oh, sorry, I'm sorry, Taika Waititi.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I made a mistake.
Like, what's the nigga talking about?
Listen, I think that Cyborg gets left out because they're gonna save him for Justice
Cyborg.
League.
So we need a black character, and John. That's Martian Manhunter's human name. John.
No, I was saying Green Lantern.
Oh, well, we need another one. We need another one that has the lens of an alien. Because Martian Manhunter, unlike Superman, he does not look human-esque. Which allows people, until they find out Superman's like real origins, he was able to sort of easily assimilate to human culture, where John Jones, he literally has to hide his physical form.
Yeah.
But he chooses a black man, and he experiences humanity through the lens of a black man.
Yeah.
So I think that's very interesting how he would do it. And he's also super fucking strong, too.
Yeah.
And I think we low-key, we need more magic in this team.
Zatanna?
Zatanna?
Or I would say a Dr. Fate, but no. We just had a Dr. Fate, and that...
Oh, we haven't had Zatanna.
Zatanna could work. And you could tie Zatanna into Dr. Fate later down the road.
Alright, so hey, I think we got it. We have Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, Jon Stewart, Flash, Martian Manhunter, and Zatanna. That's pretty solid.
I think that's all 7.
Pretty solid. 7. And before we move on, any other characters you guys who want to get introduced into the DCU?
Like I told you, I think they save Cyborg for Justice League, and that's how they introduce Robin to Batman.
I feel like it's gonna be with Cyborg. They're going to do the Judas contract arc with the Titans, and I think that's when they're gonna start bringing in Cyborg.
Personally, I need Raven and Beast Boy to be introduced into DCU.
Yeah, definitely the Titans.
Definitely the Teen Titans.
The Titans, or that's another team that needs to be addressed.
I need Deathstroke in that DCU.
Bro, my God.
That's
I need
the Judas
Deathstroke.
contract with Deathstroke would be
I need
awesome.
Deathstroke. I need Deathstroke to get whooped by Batman and then go after his fucking kids in the Teen Titans.
Man.
I need this motherfucker to be beefing with high schoolers.
But I need that whoop-ass Deathstroke. That's
Facts.
like, don't give not one fuck.
Who do you think would be a good Deathstroke?
It don't matter. He has a mask on.
Recast Joe Manganiello.
It does not
Recast Joe
matter.
Manganiello.
I don't want to see his face.
No, because you can see he's very prominent without his face mask too. He just has to have a missing eye.
I mean,
Yeah.
shit, you could put a safe round go Sebastian Stan.
No, he's already Harvey Dent.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Yeah, give us back Joe Manganiello, but
Yeah, that's a good one.
But anyways, we're gonna move on now to some box office talk. Fellas, this past weekend was Mother's Day weekend. A lot of people brought their moms to the cinemas. I didn't. But a lot of people did. A lot of people
Me
did.
neither. I don't know. Me neither.
We're going to get into it. With the newest movie that just came out, Mortal Kombat 2, it made $40 million in its first weekend.
You love to see it.
How are we feeling about that?
I'm enjoying
What
it.
was their budget?
Their budget, I can look it up super quick.
But you know, I enjoy this. When it comes to Mortal Kombat, you know, it's getting its love, and I hope that with the love that it's getting right now in the theaters, it'll push them to do an MK3, because I do want an MK3.
God, that shit cost $80 million.
Oh, so
That's terrible. It made back half of what it spent.
I mean, but hey,
it's only the opening weekend.
I mean,
and plus it was a packed weekend too.
and not to mention the big. I'm pretty sure the big opening box. I'm sorry. The best box office I had this weekend would probably be Devil Wears Prada 2.
I didn't really care for it to say because the last movies haven't been all that, but I might go check it out just to see what's going on.
I might just use the AMC A-list Stubbs membership.
The
You feel me?
movie's free anyway.
Hey, this one time costs $29.99 a month. You feel me? That's it. It's something like. Will, carry on what you were saying. The Devil Wears Prada 2 made over $41 million in its second weekend. It was the biggest box office numbers biggest box office raking in movie this past weekend. Which is also very impressive for Mortal Kombat, because not only did you go up against Devil Wears Prada 2, which, I mean, come on now, that's a Mother's Day movie 101 right there. That was perfect Mother's Day timing. But also, you had to go up against the third week of Michael, and you actually beat Michael. Granted, it is in his third week, but still, You went against Michael and beat it. Michael made 36.5. That was just so smooth on top of the dome. Like,
Say it again.
Say that again.
Say that again.
Michael made $36.5 million in his third week. $570 million worldwide. And it is the biggest domestic musical biopic of all time. And behind Bohemian Rhapsody as the biggest musical biopic of all time. Yeah. You guys anything to say about any of those three movies?
I feel like with Michael, it kind of makes the most sense in regards to everything going on. In regards to how people are responding to Michael, it makes sense.
What do you mean?
Like how a lot of people were like very polarized about it.
I would have thought it would have made more. Well, slightly more for it. Granted, it's in its third week, but it's also Mother's Day weekend. But yeah, it is on track to at least make $1 billion if I do remember correctly. Devil Wears Prada 2 is on track to make over 700 mil in its box office weekend. And for our final movie, Project Hail Mary, I gotta sneak my dog in, type shit, has become one of the top 20 highest grossing IMAX releases of all time. This is not even just all around box office, this is specifically IMAX. People want movie experiences, people want movie events, and what you saw here was another example of that. So, shout out to Project Hail Mary. Type shit. And now we're going to go on to some other news now. First things first, another movie has begun filming. A Quiet Place Part 3 has now begun filming. Are you guys excited about this, chat?
Yes, I am.
I'll be honest with you. No, not really.
Wow.
I'll be honest with you. I was not a big fan of A Quiet Place Day 1.
Wow.
It's a hot take.
Whoa.
It's a hot take.
Wow.
I'm not a fan of it. I'm not a fan. My only problem I had, my biggest problem I had with Day 1, it just there were a lot of inconsistencies with the level of suspense the movie had. Like, there was times where we were like having a normal conversation in the movie, and then out of nowhere, somebody's getting yanked from the side because of the monster. And there were like so many times it took suspense away where it killed it for me for A Quiet Place Day 1. And I want to see the franchise. Don't get me wrong. I still want to see the movie, but it's not as the same level of hype I have for it. Like, come on, everybody dying but the fucking cat in Day 1. I'm sorry, I can't. Huh?
Why would the cat die?
Because that cat was quiet as hell.
Everybody in there is also moving quiet, but somehow
people in there was moving loud as fuck.
I'm sorry,
coughing, sneezing, yelling.
But my thing is, we're also trying our best to survive, and we're still bringing this cat along.
That's her cat.
It's her cat. And you gotta remember, this is the first day. No one knew exactly how it worked. So so when that big group of people came out, they thought they were in the clear, and people are stupid.
Yeah, and I feel like that really hurt. I feel like that really hurt a lot for me, because I feel like in A Quiet Place Part 2, a lot of people, a lot of the movies, you had supporting characters who actually made smart decisions. They made decent smart decisions.
But Part 2 is the second. Like, they've already been living through it for a while.
Even in the first one, it's like, I feel like the way he placed these, like, how like his world is, I felt like there was a level of intelligence with the people around in the world. But with Day 1, I understand, like, it was supposed to pop your bubble and subvert your expectations, but I just feel like it took a lot of expense around because nobody knew the rules of the world yet.
The first one and Day 1 takes place at the same exact time.
Huh? I thought no. Day one happens. No, day one happens before Quiet Place.
Yeah, it's a
yeah, but you remember in part one, they show the whole where they're at the baseball game and everything, and then all of it starts popping off.
Yeah,
so that's happening at the same exact time that day one is happening in New York.
Right, and then like what Quiet Place happened, like it was like the main of it was like time after it.
A little bit after, and then part two takes place directly after day one.
Yes, I just feel like for me, what I was probably looking for day one is something a little bit more suspenseful. Like I'm thinking how day one was gonna be a little bit on the sense of like The Last of Us in the beginning of the game.
No, that was also chaotic too. I think that whole movie was chaotic.
Yes, but then there was also times where it's like the characters would switch and they're like, okay, I need to be quiet. Like I feel like once the characters realize that they're going off of hearing, I feel like that tonal change should have put the characters in a little bit more of a, I don't know. For me, I guess I wanted my characters to be a little bit smarter, and a lot of them weren't really.
I think day one was amazing. I think they played everything perfect. There's a lot of suspenseful scenes. There was a lot of relief scenes. Of course, Lupita did amazing in the movie.
Yes.
Of course, Joseph Quinn did amazing in the movie, as he has with every single role he's gotten in the past 2-3 years.
Mm-hmm.
I honestly think everything that happened according to plan. It was a great movie, and I'm actually looking forward to part 3. I don't know if they will, but I hope Joseph Quinn is in the movie somehow, because he survived.
I mean, yeah.
But hey, man, that's our Quiet Place Day 1 review. Who would have thought? Moving on, a new Planet of the Apes movie is in the works, directed by Matt Shakman, who directed this newest Fantastic Four movie, and it will not be a continuation of Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. Yeah, I mean, Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, I'm not gonna lie, I saw it once, and I fell asleep halfway through. And I don't think that's indicative of the movie's quality. I just happened to work very early that day and caught a very late showing, and hey man, sometimes the movie theater chairs are comfortable. Especially when you sit in the exclusive theaters like I do, you feel me? You get to lay back, put your head to the side.
I stopped watching after the second one.
Wow. That threw me off guard. I was like, wow, really? Even you didn't watch War?
No.
Wow. Oh wow. I watched all the Planet of the Apes movies. From Planet to Kingdom, I watched them all. I mean, obviously, Kingdom is like a completely different movie than how the last two were.
Because I think it's set like hella far.
Yeah, like literally, like now we're in like Descendants of Caesar.
I was gonna say, isn't that the one that was that took place 300 years later?
Yeah, something like that. Something like that. So having a I don't want to say like a spin-off, but like a sense like a reboot in a sense.
We don't know what it's gonna be.
I think it's a good palate cleanser, or I think it's a good fresh take, and I hope that they do a really good job with it.
Yeah, I'm gonna be real. I think this franchise. Bless you. I think this franchise is really. I don't know. I don't see any hope in this. I don't see any hope in this movie making a lot of money.
Yeah.
Because I think it was a cool trilogy. It was a great trilogy, actually. And I think the audience had just been moved on from it. And with that, we do have another movie set to go into production. That movie is Hocus Pocus 3. It will be moving forward at Disney and will get a theatrical release. And the Three Witches are set to come back. I'm gonna be real. I haven't seen the second Hocus Pocus yet. Are you guys excited?
Not really.
I haven't seen the second one yet, but I've heard things about it. Obviously, you can't always go off of what people say, and I say that all the time. But the Hocus Pocus, Hocus Pocus should have been a one-off movie. You should have let it be the one movie that it had in its glory, because everyone was still watching Hocus Pocus 1 every single year on Halloween. And stuff like that. It was an amazing movie. There was no need to revive the franchise, and now you're just milking it for money at this point because of the name.
Bro, hold on, wait. Before we move forward, can you really just talk about how great Disney-tober was? You had the Halloween Town.
Oh my
God.
God.
Twitches. You had Hocus Pocus.
The Proud Family Halloween special?
No, yeah. And then the Sweet Life of Zach and Cody Halloween episode, which was actually fucking scary.
Ghosty!
Bro.
Hola, Ghosty. What was my... That was hilarious.
We're going to have to do another episode of the rise and fall of
Disney.
Seasonal, not even Disney, seasonal kid channels.
Let's not forget My Babysitter's a Vampire.
Yes, sir! Yes, sir!
I would have had a babysitter sucking on something else.
Oh, my God.
All right.
But honestly, the mid 2000s October and the holiday stuff was top tier. I miss it. I miss it so much.
Yeah, kids these days only got Roblox now. Damn it. All right. Will, this is for you. Netflix's One Piece remake will release in February of 2027. Season 1 of the remake will cover the first 50 chapters of the manga. It will be 300 minutes long and spread across 7 episodes.
Yes.
So if you think One Piece has way too many episodes and way too much filler,
don't worry, we got something for you.
we got something for you. I might even, I ain't gonna lie, I might even go back and watch it.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be something that I'm going to tap in with, because there's times where I really want to rewatch the old One Piece. But I know what comes with watching the old One Piece. A lot of filler. Not I want to say filler, but a lot of
same shots.
Bro, like
Luffy is punching the same wall for 6 shots straight. Zoro is deflecting the same bullets or swords for 8 shots straight, but the same face.
It's a lot. It's a lot, and sometimes I really wish that they did more. But I feel like that's the problem when it comes to nostalgia anime, or anime that happens back in the 90s, because a lot of animes felt like that. And I feel like with that formula, it does not work for modern day anime, because we're used to seeing boom to the boom to the boom to the boom, not like it being stretched long as fuck so we can cover like 1 or 2 chapters from the manga.
They go beatboxing. Next thing up, you know how Donkey Kong got a slight remodel in the first Super Mario Brothers movie, and he got a new game. We saw Star Fox in the Super Mario Galaxy movie, and he is getting a remaster of Star Fox 64.
I'm gonna keep it real with you. I was not expecting them to look like that. I was not expecting them to look like that.
I was expecting a little bit more cartoon. I saw Fox's snout and Falco's beak, and I was like,
oh my God.
This is a choice.
Yeah.
This is a choice. But it is coming to the Switch too in June 25th, 2026 this year.
Oh wow! I didn't know it was that close.
Oh yeah. So get it while it's good. Finally, we saved the best for last, ladies and gentlemen. Future Hendrix, aka Pluto, aka Goat, aka Hendrix, aka Future. He is reportedly set to perform at the U.S. opening ceremony for the 2026 FIFA World Cup. You ask me, James, what does this have to do with movies? I say, fuck you, it's Future. I'm going to talk about Future whenever I can. And I will be watching that U.S. opening FIFA ceremony.
Yeah, that's the best you're going to get out of me. I don't watch football.
I don't give a fuck. I don't watch it either. I'm going to watch Future, though. Imagine, let me see, what song we get that? Imagine Stick Talk in a stadium.
No, football stadium.
Oh, this fucking guy right here. This
I
fucking guy.
know.
Acting like if I won't play Stick Talk right now, he won't get activated. If I don't play March Madness, he won't get activated.
Iceman on Friday.
Future wants to squash the beef with Drake.
Should have never started it.
Listen, man. Listen.
forget-
God forbid a man has a lapse in judgment. We can forgive. I'll forgive you, Fuge. Iceman dropping Friday, and that is it for another episode of the very important podcast, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, we do thank you guys for joining us today. Catch our other podcast, catch our Mortal Kombat 2 review. It was the last video that was dropped after, and always catch up on the shorts as well. We've been pumping them out, having a lot of fun doing that. I am your host, James, and before I sign off, any closing remarks from the guys?
Pray every day.
Iceman.
Future.
Andrew.